2024 Rose Bowl game in Pasadena, California. And Michigan will receive the football first, as Bama will kick it away to begin the Rose Bowl game and begin the college football playoffs. Here's the run-up, and here's the boot, and Michigan will let it bounce into the end zone. So here comes J.J. McCarthy. He is a 6'3", 202-pound junior quarterback here in Michigan. 74% completion percentage. Very good this year. He'll be alongside running back Blake Corum, who's a senior, Roman Wilson, who's a senior, Darius Clemens, who's a sophomore, Cornelius Johnson, who's a graduate. Here we go. McCarthy shotgun. He'll motion the tight end to the right. Corum's to his left, trying to get the defense jump off sides. He'll take the snap. Shotgun rolls right. He's got a block. He's pressured. He will throw it away. Intercepted! Intercepted at the 31-yard line. J.J. McCarthy on the first play of the game. Intercepted by the Alabama Crimson Tide. Wow. A terrible ball, and he is picked off. To begin the game, he is intercepted. All he had to do was throw it away, waited way too long, threw it right to the defense, and yes, that is an NFL catch right there. Got both feet in. I couldn't even tell you who he threw it to. That's the crazy thing. Caleb Downs, number 2, the freshman safety. Wow. Coming up big for the Alabama Crimson Tide with only 7 seconds into the Rose Bowl. And Bama's already got it on the Michigan 31-yard line, I would say. I do not believe it. Already. We're not even 7 seconds into the ball game, and there's already a turnover. Oh, but he was out of bounds. That foot is out of bounds when he goes up and catches it. I'm saying it was challenged. Wow. J.J. McCarthy got bailed out by the referees. The call is overturned. It's an incomplete pass because Downs was out of bounds before he caught it. That is insane. So J.J. McCarthy will get another go-around at it. 2nd and 10 at their own 25 still with 14:53 remaining. McCarthy in the shotgun again. Corum to his left. Split receivers out left. Tight end to the left off the left tackle. One receiver out to the right. They motion the tight end to the left. Screen pass to the outside of the receiver. And he gets about a yard, maybe a yard and a half, as he's taken out of bounds. It was pretty... I don't think that was a great ball there, or I don't think that was a great play call. Needs something a little bit more than that. Here we go. Twins left, twins right. McCarthy's in the shotgun with now Donovan Edwards, a junior, to his left. Still have 2 receivers to the right and 2 receivers to the left. They motion the tight end in. Now he'll go out. Throwing over the middle. It's batted away again. It's 4th and 8. And Michigan will send out the punt unit. Still not even a minute into the game. A quick 3 and out for J.J. McCarthy and the Michigan Wolverines. I don't think any of those were either good decisions or good play calls for the Michigan Wolverines. Here's the punt. Here comes the punter for Michigan, Tommy Doman. And Caleb Downs, who almost got the interception, back to return. They get pressure on the punt, and Downs will call for a fair catch at his 36-yard line. So here comes Jalen Milroe and the Crimson Tide offense. Jalen Milroe earlier this year benched 91 QBR, 10 passing touchdowns, 1 interception, 7 rushing touchdowns, and that is all in the last 5 games. However, this kid was benched earlier this year. He is a redshirt sophomore for Alabama. Tyler Buckner will back him up in any need. Shotgun, 2 receivers to the right. They motion 1 to the left. Tight end, so now there's 3 receivers to the right. Fakes the handoff to McClellan. He's pressured immediately and sacked at his own 22-yard line. Wow. So quickly, the defense gets there. Number 17, Braden McGregor, gets there, the senior. The 6'6" senior gets right by the Crimson Tide left guard. And that is going to hurt later today for Jalen Milroe. Milroe in the shotgun, motions McClellan to the left. Here's the snap. Looking right, finds the right to the number 81, their tight end. Wow. Gets pushed out of bounds at about their 35-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 9 here pending. To C.J. Dipree. Roydell Williams in the backfield to the right of Milroe. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Here's in the shotgun. He'll check with his offensive line, probably IDing the blitz. They show a basic 4-man pressure here. They only send 4. Instantly pressed. Now they send 5. He's sacked! A huge sack by Stewart. Josiah Stewart, the junior from Michigan, and it will be 4th down. Instantly pressured. They sent 5. And it was right in his face immediately. Not good for the Crimson Tide. I mean, both teams. Right now, Michigan's sending pressure. And, I mean, Jalen Milroe can't get the ball off. And you're not going to win any football games without getting that ball off. Got to give him a chance to do something. He's not getting any chances to do anything right now. And it's costing his team. And the Alabama Crimson Tide will punt the football away here. So quick 2 3-and-outs for both teams. As the Crimson Tide really not doing anything on offense. At least Michigan got positive yards. Bama did not. Bama got 1 positive yard. Michigan got 2. Not good at all. I apologize for whatever happened, but Alabama got the football back, And Milrow just ran it for a few yards. God, I hate my Wi-Fi. I'm so sorry. It was a fumble recovered by Alabama after a muffed punt. He muffed the catch on the punt. First down for the Alabama Crimson Tide as they are in Michigan territory after, obviously, as I said, the muffed punt. And, very, very frustrating as we have technical difficulties. I'm really trying to solve it for the viewers, but it's very frustrating. And we're trying to fix it, but as of right now, I can't. So I just have to sit here. Hopefully something good happens, I guess. Very disappointing, I have to say. Alright, we have it. So, after the muffed punt, Alabama gets the football back, and a great run by McClellan, and they are into the end zone for a touchdown. 7-0 Alabama to start this game, first quarter, with 9:41 remaining. 7-0 Crimson Tide. We are back. Alabama and the Crimson Tide trying to really beat down on the Michigan Wolverines. But both these teams, a lot of great accomplishments. Jim Harbaugh, a pretty good coach, as Michigan has won the Big Ten in the last 3 years in a row, and they've made the playoffs 3 years in a row. But they have not had recent success, losing big and getting embarrassed by Georgia, and then last year getting upset by TCU. This year they come in against a powerhouse in Alabama who struggled early on in the year, but picked it up and squeaked out a win against Auburn, beat Ole Miss, beat LSU, and beat the reigning champs Georgia and knocked them out of the playoffs. Here's McCarthy, shotgun, empty set, three receivers to the right, two to the left, the motion two to the left, 4 receivers to the right now, and the running back Blake Corum to the right. They motion a receiver back to the left now. Hand off Blake Corum. He'll take it to the right and gang tackled at about the 31-yard line. So a good run of 6 there for Blake Corum. Great running back Blake Corum is. Really doesn't get enough credit. For himself, but just a great running back all around. As Big Jumbo said, as they motion the fullback to the left, pitch to Corum to the left. He's got space to the left. He's got running room. Cuts upfield to the 48 of the Alabama Crimson Tide. A big run for Blake Corum, and they are on the Alabama side of the field within 2 plays of this drive. The whole defense shifted to the right, and he turned on the Jets and powered through. McCarthy in the pistol, Corum behind him again. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Handoff, Corum. Wait, no, play action pass. He's pressured, batted down at the line of scrimmage. He had pressure immediately, and they were not fooled of the play action. batted down, almost got through, and almost was caught by the tight end running right behind him. In the shotgun, motions. Quick throw out to the tight end, and he's going to get maybe a yard. No, he dives for an extra gain of about 3. It's Colston Loveland, the sophomore, number 18. One of McCarthy's favorite targets. McCarthy, empty set in the shotgun. Snaps it. Oh, quarterback design, run to the right side. He jukes upfield. Does he have the first down? He is short. It'll be 4th and 1 at the 39 of Alabama. Will the Wolverines go for it, or will Jim Harbaugh take his offense off the field? He'll keep him on there. Seven nothing. 7 minutes and 10 seconds counting. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Jumbo set for the Michigan Wolverines as he's in the shotgun. Handoff. He's got it. It's Blake Corum with a first down up to the 30-yard line or 35-yard line of the Crimson Tide. Great play there great drawn up play there for the Wolverines. I mean, that is a good way to get yourself first down on 4th and 1. They got some key offensive linemen. Another big guys up front to defend the pass rush. And it's another run, gain of about 3. Second and about 7, maybe second and 8. It'll be a gain of 2, second and 8. 6:10 in counting left in the first quarter. Zach Zinter, who he was a unanimous All-American, he was an offensive lineman. His season ended against Ohio State when he suffered a leg injury. Pistol formation here. Oh! Here's the snap. Play action pass. He's looking deep, looking left. He's pressured. He'll roll left. He's looking for the edge. He'll throw on the run. He's got a man. What a play. What a play for J.J. McCarthy. Looking downfield, scrambling left, throws across his body to the running back, and it was a good play. It was not Blake Corum and it was not Donovan Edwards, but I mean, he got wide open, slipped and fell. And, yeah, I mean, Kool-Aid McKinstry was not able to get over there in time. Under center now. 3 receivers to the left. Motions 1 to the right. It's a handoff, jet sweep. He's got 1 block over there. He gets about 7, maybe 6, to about the 9 or 8 yard line of the Alabama Crimson Tide. That was number 82 on that one. Good play there. McCarthy goes shotgun here. It's Edwards to his right this time. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Drops back, looking left. He's going to throw left. He's got Donovan. He's got Blake Corum. Touchdown! Michigan Wolverines. With 4:23 left in the quarter, J.J. McCarthy delivers to Blake Corum for an 8-yard touchdown. And the Michigan Wolverines cut into the deficit 7-6, extra point pending. I mean, none of the linebackers picked him up, and he was wide open into the end zone. Here's the extra point to make it 7-7. The kick is up. It is to the left, but it is through the uprights. Alabama Crimson Tide 7, Michigan Wolverines 7, after the 8-yard touchdown for Blake Corum. Sorry for the brief break in action. We take you back into the second quarter with 11:54 left, and Alabama has punted the ball to Michigan. J.J. McCarthy has been stalled since his touchdown drive, and same with Jalen Milroe. And we'll actually be right back as it's commercial break. All right, we are back here in the second quarter, 11:54 remaining. Drops back, and it's a good run, but that is not J.J. McCarthy. That was a Wildcat formation. J.J. McCarthy was not on the field for that one. A little trickery from John Harbaugh as he comes out of the break. Second and 6 here after the gain of 4 on the Wildcat. 11.5 and counting remaining as McCarthy lines up in the pistol formation. Both of his tight ends go to the left. 2 receivers to the right. Pistol formation. Corum behind him. He fakes the handoff to Corum. 2-step drop. Looking. Fires. Bad pass over the head. Over the head of Cornelius Johnson. I mean, he went up to get that and... yeah, just not a good pass. Needs to lead him towards the sideline more. He had space. Did not do that. And now Corum taken out of the game. And in the game is Donovan Edwards. They've been motioning Wilson back and forth. McCarthy rolls right, throwing to Roman Wilson on the sideline. It's batted away. They want a flag for it, and they don't get it. 4th and 6, and Harbaugh will send on the punting unit for the Michigan Wolverines. On to punt now is Tommy Doman Jr. Tommy Doman the Jr. This is his 3rd punt today, and it's a good one. It's a decent one, but fair caught at the 30 by Downs. So here comes Jalen Milroe onto the field, and a lot of legacy in these two schools, as we'll be right back after the commercial break. We are back in the second quarter of the Rose Bowl game as Jalen Milroe has failed to find receivers in this one. After the muff fumble that set him up on their touchdown drive, it has been very, very bad, and he's been sacked 42 times this year, the most by any Alabama quarterback in the history in school history. 3 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right, McClellan to the left of him. Here's the handoff. It's a good run for McClellan. About a gain of 3-yard gain. And that is all. Alabama, 2nd and 7. McClellan, about his first run of the game. He hasn't had very many rushes in this one. They have gone 3-and-out on 3 of their first 4 drives. Here at the 33-yard line, Milroe in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. The motion, 1 from the left to the right. And technical difficulties. Family from seeing that play. I have no clue what happened. Great. Not what you want. We will take a break and we'll try to figure out these technical difficulties. We are back from the technical difficulties and the commercial break that happened right after, as we have the ball at the Alabama 31-yard line with Jalen Milroe the run for about a yard, and that will be 4th and 8. Terrible possession there for the Alabama Crimson Tide, and it's been like that probably all day. It's been really bad for both teams. Great defenses, though. And where will they mark the ball here? It's not going to be anywhere near a first down. 4th and 8, so they only give him a yard. And James Burnip will punt at his own 32-yard line. Stands back, will boot the ball at his 22-yard line. That ball goes back, bounces, gets a good Bama hop, and it will roll all the way to the Michigan 20. It'll be the Michigan 21. It's hard to tell where that ball landed. Here's J.J. McCarthy at his own, at his own 17-yard line. In the shotgun, motions Corum to his right, handoff Corum. Blake Corum bumps it to the right, and it's getting pushed to his 25-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 2, gain of 8 from him. Good play there for the Michigan Wolverines. Checks with his line. 3 receivers to the right. Loveland to his left. Now motions him to the right. Handoff Corum. He breaks one tackle in the backfield. Pushes to the 29. A good gain of about 4 right there. And a first down for the Michigan Wolverines. Nice push there from Loveland and their big 77 Keebum, their right tackle. Trevor Keegan is who that is, and he's been moved to right tackle. Very good for him there. Just the snap. Good run, but still it'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 8 on the gain of 2 from Blake Corum. And out goes Corum. Corum will be subbed out of the ball game here. He leads the FBS in rushing touchdowns and has a program record of 24 for the senior, as he will definitely be drafted to somebody decent in the NFL. 3 receivers to the left, 1 out far right all alone. Running back to his left, that is Edwards. Motions a man. Fakes the pitch, throwing over the middle. It's caught by Loveland, the tight end. A good gain all the way up to about the 43-yard line. And on 2nd down, he finds his number 1 target, Loveland, for a first down. I mean, really sets it up. Everybody going to the left, faking the pitch, opens up the middle, and Loveland just sits right down in there. Great play there by McCarthy. And Loveland, honestly. So he gets up to about the 44-yard line. They'll mark him at the 42-yard line. Pitches. Oh, wait. It's trickery. Pitches back to McCarthy. McCarthy will throw. Wide open. Roman Wilson to the 39 of the Alabama Crimson Tide. McCarthy took a shot, and he's slow to get up. He is banged up, and I think he's got a concussion there. Maybe he does not, but he's got grass all over that helmet, stumbling around back there. Now it looks like he's gained conscious of where he's at. Pitches it back, then he gives it back to McCarthy, and McCarthy muffs this ball, and that's why everybody for Bama comes up at him, and he delivers a perfect pass to Roman Wilson, and they need to get number 1 Roman Wilson going. He's been non-factor so far in this ball game, and he gets going there. Handoff, Corum crushed. No gain. And they marked that ball at the 38-yard line. Still got grass all over his helmet. I mean, Donovan Edwards, not the greatest pass in the world for a running back, but he delivers. And then J.J. McCarthy, the play of the game so far for both of these teams, and some trickery there as Nick Saban fooled by Jim Harbaugh. McCarthy in the shotgun, tight end to the right, handoff, Edwards, no gain. Alabama standing tall as they've gotten pushed at their 38-yard line. 4:20 to go in the second quarter as we are pushing towards halftime. 3rd and 10 for Michigan at the Bama 38. McCarthy started 1 for 4, 2 yards. Since then, 7 for 9. And he's got a touchdown out of there. 0 for 4 on third down conversions here today. Shotgun McCarthy. Trying to draw them off sides here. He'll take the snap. 3-step drop. Throws. He's got a man. Down the sideline. Touchdown! Michigan Wolverines! What a touchdown! McCarthy to Tyler Morris, the receiver, and they have a touchdown. 38 yards. McCarthy, just an easy drag over the middle, and he does the rest there. Morris does the rest, outrunning some Bama defenders. Saban not happy. Did he step out of bounds? No, he didn't. Walking the tightrope, and he got in to the end zone, reaching over the pylon. What a play for Morris. Incredible. As they score before the end of the half, and it is 13-7. The extra point will make it 14-7 if they can drill it. Here is the extra point. It's a muff! Oh, the holder missed the snap! And they will not get the extra point. It'll be stay 13-7. As wow. The holder missed the ball, and there is more dirt and some face masks. I don't know if that's on the snapper or the holder or what it is, but Harbaugh is not happy about it. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I think it's a little bit of both. The holder's got to stop that, but it wasn't a great snap either, and the kicker gets dirt in his face mask. Not good for the Michigan Wolverines as we'll take a break here at the commercial break. Here's the kickoff after the touchdown and then the missed extra point. Well, not the missed extra point, but the failed extra point, I should say. As that kick received at the goal line, he'll take it, and he'll get crushed at his own 15-yard line. What a play for the Michigan Wolverines and their special teams. J.J. McCarthy loving it. Their special teams making a good spot for the defense to try to get a turnover or something here. As starting at the Alabama 15, it's a very good starting spot. Milroe hasn't been able to get anything going, but McCarthy, he has found his groove in the last couple of drives, and now the Alabama Crimson Tide are going to really have to stop making those mental errors. Milroe in the shotgun, running back to his right, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Fakes the handoff to McClellan. He's rolling right. He'll throw to the right. It is caught! What a play on the sideline. Will they rule it incomplete? They're going to rule it a catch. What a play. Beautiful throw right into the hands of his receiver. Isaiah Bond getting the foot in, the sophomore. And yes, he did get that foot in. Kept control of the football. They get it at that. They mark it at their own 45. A big 30-yard play here. 1st and 10, 3-10 and counting to go. Fakes the handoff to McClellan. Steps up. He's looking deep down the sideline, and that is incomplete. It was not a catchable ball for Jermaine Burton, a senior a senior wide receiver for these Alabama Crimson Tide. Great coverage there. Little stop and go, and could not get open. He was actually out of bounds, almost ran into the side judge. 2nd and 10, 3:04 remaining in the half. Milroe has 3 receivers to his left, a tight end on the right side. McClellan's to his right. Motions one of the receivers. Fakes the handoff to McClellan. He throws outside. He's got Burton. And while they mark him, they'll mark him out at the 50-yard line, I believe. Still, and they're gonna say that the clock will still run, 2:50 and counting left in the second half, or in the first half. 3rd and 4 after the pickup of 6. One for 5 on 3rd down conversions here today for Alabama. Not very good, but same for Michigan. They have not had a very good time either. They did convert their last one here. At the Michigan 49, Milroe in the shotgun. He takes the snap. Hand off to McClellan. McClellan has the first down. Gain of 5 up to the 44-yard line of the Michigan Wolverines. And the clock should stop momentarily, but it will not because of the new rules. It will only stop under 2 minutes. Good run by McClellan and at the 44-yard line. 1:55 and counting left in this first half. Letting substitutions for Michigan. Milroe in the shotgun. Tight end to the right. 2 receivers to the left. Now they bring a fullback into the game. And a flag. And a false start on Alabama. Somebody on that line moved. Don't know who that'll be on. I think it's 56. It will be on 56 for Senator Seth McLaughlin, who is a senior. 1st and 15. Total yards in a game this season for the Alabama Crimson Tide. They're averaging about 407 yards. Right now, they only have 79. A big, deep shot down the field. He's got a man. No penalty. It's an incompletion. Both guys trying to go for the football. Could not get there. Pass was intended for Kendrick Law, a sophomore. And it'll bring up 2nd and 15. He had all the time in the world. Took a deep shot. Yeah, let him a little too much. Good play there by Law to not let him intercept that football. Milroe lines up in the shotgun again. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. They motion 1 to the right now. Tight end to the left, off the left tackle. Fakes the handoff. Dropping back. He'll step up in the pocket. He'll run. Milroe's got space. Taking a hit at the... Oh, he let the ball go. But I think he was forced by the ground. At the 32-yard line, they'll get on it with 1:07 left in the half. They are in field goal range, but they're trying to go for that touchdown to tie this football game up. In the shotgun, here's the snap. Drops back. Looking over the middle. He's got a man. It's his tight end. The clock will still tick. Bama's still got 3 timeouts. It was his tight end, Amari Niblack. And Nick Saban will use that first timeout with 48 seconds remaining in the half after the gain of 5 to Niblack, the sophomore tight end. Milroe has had a pretty good drive here, picking up on that 3rd down conversion, and it's been a very defensive battle here. Both defenses, I'm pretty sure, are very tired after the 3 and outs, but none of the defenses getting enough time to really recuperate and get their win back, really, as they go right back on the field immediately. And that's kind of what think happened to Alabama's defense on the last touchdown for Michigan was they got tired, and this is what's happening with Michigan here. I think they're just tired. Now they're going to have the halftime, and I'm sure these offenses are really going to settle down. 199 total yards for Michigan, 102 for Alabama. So that is, Michigan's getting the ball down the field. They just got to score. And then same goes for Bama, but they have not. And, little fake screen pass here. They're trying to get a face mask here. It's third down. Clock is ticking, 40 seconds and counting. Will Nick Saban use a timeout? No, he won't. Milrow's going to go hurry up. Third down and 3 after the gain of 2. 30 seconds and counting. Here's the snap. Looking downfield, he's pressured, and he will be sacked at his 33-yard line. Timeout for Nick Saban. It'll be fourth down. Wow. Pressured him immediately. I believe that was Derek Moore, the sophomore. And that would be right. Derek Moore, the sophomore, coming in with the pressure on Jalen Milrow, the blind side. The blind side hit right there, and you got to pick that up. Jim Harbaugh loving it. It's going to be a long field goal. 8 seconds left. 4th and 10 for the Alabama Crimson Tide. They will send out the kicker. Their kicker, Will Reichard, a graduate from these, or a graduate of Alabama. He will kick, number 16. He will hopefully be able to put this through the uprights. It'll be a long field goal, about it'd be close to a 50-yarder. It might be 49 at least. 14 seconds left on the clock, 4th and 10. Will they send out the kicking unit? They will. They'll send out Reichard to try for a big hit. Big kick. SEC Special Teams Player of the Year is Reichard. He's 20 for 23 on the year, 87%. This is a 50-yarder. His longest is 51. From the left hash, 14 seconds left. Here's the snap. Here's the kick. It's up. It is right down the middle for Will Reichard. And the Alabama Crimson Tide cut the lead to 3 just 7 seconds before the half. 13-10, the Wolverines will lead, and most likely will lead into the half, unless Jim Harbaugh wants to go deep and try to get a big play here. What a play. I mean, what a kick, too. 50 yards is a long field goal, especially for some of these college kickers. And Will Reichard, his longest was only 51, 20 for 23. Sure, he's SEC Kicker of the Year, but it's still a hard kick, and he nailed it. Michigan, their offense is outplaying the offense of Alabama right now, and that is not what many people expected. We expected that Alabama was going to kill Michigan in this game, and that is not what has happened so far. The Michigan Wolverines have gotten to the quarterback 5 times in this one. They've sent pressure. They haven't allowed them to get very many yards. They haven't allowed the offense to get going. And Bama, they've been getting there, but they haven't been able to make the big plays. They had the interception that they did not get. They stepped out of bounds before he stepped out of bounds. Then he went up and caught the ball. You cannot do that. And it ended up really, I mean, we could have a tie game right now, at least a tie game right now, if that play stands. But stepping out of bounds, unfortunate for the Bama Crimson Tide. And they will go into a quarterback kneel formation. McCarthy will take a knee, and we will go to the half. Michigan 13, Alabama 10 here at halftime as Blake Corum, J.J. McCarthy, as Alabama will receive the second half kickoff. And there are going to be some changes made, most likely, as Jim Harbaugh, he's got to stay diligent because Nick Saban is going to make some big adjustments here to start the second half. 13-10, Michigan leads going to the half of the Rose Bowl game and the college football playoff semifinal. And we are back for the second half kickoff of the Rose Bowl game. Michigan leads Bama 13-10. And here is the second half kickoff. Bama will receive as Michigan kicks. We'll see how long it hangs on until we have technical difficulties, which we will then have to change. Here is the right-footed kick, and we are underway here in the second half, final half of the Rose Bowl. And he is dropped at his 14-yard line. Law should not have returned that one. Man, miscommunication on the offensive front for Bama, and it's been very hard for them to get anything going. 5 sacks in the first half. They've got to end that. He's had 15 dropbacks, 8 pressures. So he's out of the 15 times he's dropped back, he's been pressured 8 times, and he's been sacked 5. That is terrible. Offensive line's got to be better. Milroe, handoff. No, he won't. It's a play-action pass. Finds his running back out of the backfield for a decent gain of about 2. I believe that was Justice Haynes, the freshman. The true freshman. Here we go. Milroe in the shotgun, tight end to the right, fullback to the left, running back to the left, and 2 wide receivers out to the left. Hand off to Haynes. Haynes has got running room, and he's got a big gain of about 10 to the 35-yard line, it looks like. Wait, no, I made that up. My bad. It is still a big gain to about the 30-yard line. 25, maybe. And I believe so. It will be the 25-yard line. Ball will be placed at the 25-yard line here. 1st and 10. In the shotgun is Milroe. Fakes the handoff. He's looking to the right. Still looking right. Pump fake. Still looking. Going right. He does not have a man. It was intended for Isaiah Bond, his sophomore wide receiver. He was looking. He had time. And then he needs to do something with that ball. He is not going to be able to sit in the pocket all day. But he did good, staying calm there. Here we go, shotgun, and here comes... Wait, never mind, shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, motions 1 to the left, tight end to the left here, running back to his left as well. It's still Haynes, no McClellan in the game yet. Taking his time now. Hand off Haynes. Haynes cuts it to the left. He's got room, and a good gain there for the true freshman, Haynes. Wow, Justice Haynes, the true freshman, has come into the game and has really played well. And a gain of 10 and a first down. Actually about a gain of 11 up to the 36-yard line. Milroe in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, running back to the left. 2 tight ends to the right. Motions a tight end back to the left. Screen pass, and he'll get about 8. No.
I'm playing minifigures, I don't care.
In the shotgun, snap, handoff to McClellan. McClellan bounces it to the right side, holding his arm out there for a stiff arm. Stiff arms him out of bounds, and a good game about 8. $12:20 and counting in the third quarter. It's been about a 3-minute drive so far. 1st and 10. And Bama has been taking their time getting to the line. 20 seconds left on the play clock. At the Michigan 47-yard line. Shotgun. Oh! He didn't know the snap was coming, and he falls on it at his own 39-yard line. He did not know the snap was coming, and that is a mistake for the senior center, McLaughlin. He thought that he signaled for the snap, and he just snapped it. Nobody was ready for it, and Milroe could not pick it up in time, so he just fell on it. Actually, it's hard to tell whether that was it was a pretty bad snap. It looked like it slipped out of his fingers. Damn it. In the shotgun, a 40-yard line. Milroe, he fumbled the snap again! Did Michigan fall on it? No, they didn't. They'll have it at about the 37. Now McLaughlin a little shaken here. He's got to get his snaps higher. Another bad snap. This is not on Milroe. It's on McLaughlin, the senior center, and I wonder if they'll take a timeout here. 3rd and 29. Bama was at the Michigan 47-yard line, and now they're all the way back at their 34. Handoff to McClellan. He's going to get about 6, maybe 7. And that will be the end of the drive. And Nick Saban will have a talk with his senior center, McLaughlin. Burnip will be back to punt here. Good snap. Good punt. It's a deep punt. And he'll field it at his 5-yard line. He'll try to take it out for a return. Muffed the punt earlier, and he gets it to about the 12-yard line. So not too bad there. And we will take a break here in the Rose Bowl game. Hand off to the outside, gain of about 8. 3rd down for the Michigan Wolverines. 9 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 8. Actually, now 3rd and 9. They changed the spot of the ball. 1 for 5 on 3rd down conversions here today. At their own 14-yard line, here's J.J. McCarthy. Showing pressure here is Bama. They send 5. Pressured is McCarthy. Rolling to his right. Looking. Throwing. Did he get his feet in? He did not. 4th and 9. And that will end the drive. Did he get that foot in? I think that ball is still moving. I don't think he got it in. It would have been a pretty good catch, though, if he did. Yeah, but he's got to hang on to possession of the football, though. I don't know if he got it or not. The pass was intended for Cornelius Johnson, and they will be reviewed here. The ruling on the field was an incomplete pass. As McCarthy, he's had a really good game, I think, especially for the last 2 years. McCarthy, he struggled against TCU through costly interceptions, and 25-1 on his career. It is. They will rule it a catch, and they will give him a 1st down as the call was reversed. So back on the field go the Michigan offense and the Alabama defense. But yeah, McCarthy 25-1. That only loss coming to TCU. He's beat Ohio State twice in his career, Penn State twice. He's been a very good quarterback, but he has struggled in the big games like the college football playoff big games. In the shotgun, motions a receiver. Here's the snap. Handoff to Corum, and he gets about 3 or 4 on the play. And now McCarthy goes to the sideline to talk with his coach. No. They're going to go Wildcat here. Orgy's in the game. Number 10, Orgy. I don't actually know what position he plays, but he's in the game. He's going to be in the game at quarterback here. McCarthy on the sideline. In the game at quarterback is Orgy. 4 receivers to the left, 1 running back in. Oh, wait, he's going to throw it. He looked like he was going to run, and he takes a hit out of bounds at about the 30, or no, that's the 27-yard line, 26-yard line. And it'll bring up 3rd and long for the Michigan Wolverines. I mean, not, like, he looked like it was a designed run, and then he looked like he was going to throw it. Bama was ready for it. They had pressure. Dropped at his 26-yard line, maybe the 25. And it'll be 3rd and 9 here for the Michigan Wolverines as the clock ticks under 7 minutes here in the Rose Bowl. 2 for 6 on 3rd down conversions is Michigan. In the shotgun, motions a receiver. Here's the snap. 3-step drop. Steps up, takes a hit as he throws. He looks up, he finds his man, but he's going to be short of the line to gain. Tyler Morris was short. And it'll bring up 4th down, and Michigan will have to punt. Tommy Doman, the junior, will come out and punt for them. Back to return is Caleb Downs. Can Caleb Downs make a play here for the Alabama Crimson Tide? He's done it earlier this year. Can he do it here? He fields it, but it's fair caught about his 20-yard line. So Jalen Milroe will make his way onto the field for the second time in this half. 5:58 left in the third, and we'll take a timeout. We are back out of the timeout break in a foggy Pasadena, California. Milroe's in the shotgun. And McClellan takes the handoff for about a gain of 4 up to the 24-yard line. Maybe a gain of 3. It's been a defensive battle for both of these teams. Alabama had it going. They're gonna mark him actually on a gain of 2. Another handoff for McClellan. And it's a gain of about 3 up to the 27. Now, adjustments were made probably to McLaughlin, get his mind right. 3rd and 4. And I think, I don't understand why Justice Haynes, the true freshman who really had stuff going on the last drive, is taken out. 2 for 8 on 3rd down conversions here today for the Alabama Crimson Tide. Jalen Milroe trying to make that 3 for 9 as they bring Haynes into the backfield. I believe that's Haynes. They'll bring him into the backfield. Looking outside, and a bad pass for Milroe, and that will be 4th and 4 at the 27, and Alabama will punt. And Nick Saban is not happy. A quick 3 and out. That defense just went through a lot to be on that, through a lot to get themselves off that field, and after a long drive for Michigan, and then Bama just punts only a minute with the football. So not a very good break time for the Alabama defense. And that's going to hurt them in the long run. As here's the kick. It's a good one. And it'll be fielded. Takes a good Alabama bounce at the 11-yard line. So that is where J.J. McCarthy and the Michigan Wolverines will set up shop on their next possession. We'll take another commercial break. We are back in the second half. 4:41 left in the third quarter. McCarthy in the shotgun here. Two receivers to the left. He takes a snap, throws over the middle, and he was looking for Loveland. He was not open, and he'll have to fix something. As 2nd and 10, still at their 11-yard line. I don't know if he was looking for Loveland or not, or Roman Wilson coming over the seam. Wilson had leverage over the seam. If he lofts that up higher and drops that in, that's a great pass for about a gain of 20. But he did not see Roman Wilson. He was looking at Loveland the whole time. Big jumbo formation, handoff Corum, and he gets about a yard. Maybe a yard. If they're being generous, they'll give him 2 yards on that one. And now looking for a penalty or something here. As it's 3rd and, is it 8 or 9? Looking here. They'll give him 3rd and 8. So they gave him 2 yards, being generous. 4 minutes left on the clock. They want him to go quick here. With only 11 guys on the field, they have actually gotten 118 yards. With 12 guys on the field, not so much. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Here's the snap. Shotgun. Drops back over the middle, and he missed him. I don't know if that went through the hands of the receiver or if that was on the quarterback there, but it went right through the hands of him. And that will bring up the 4th down, and on comes the punt unit. And this is the same thing that happened to Alabama. Yeah, right through his hands. Right through Morgan's hands. This is the same thing that happened to Alabama. I mean, you only had the ball for 1 minute. Only a minute, and your defense is back out there. Maybe even less. And your defense already has to go back out there. That's pretty bad. And they're going to have at least decent field positioning unless this punt is incredible. And it just is that it takes a it doesn't really take a Michigan bounce. It takes a Bama bounce at the 45-yard line. So Bama will set up shop at their own 45-yard line. That is great starting spot for the Alabama Crimson Tide, as that will take us to another commercial break. And we are back in action, finally, after the commercial break here. Alabama football at their own 45 after holding them deep in Michigan, after holding Michigan deep in their own territory. They get the ball at the 45 after the punt. Oh, quarterback keeper. Milroe's got space to the left side, lowers his shoulder, gets 9 up to the, the 56-yard line. Milroe fakes the handoff to Haynes as the true freshman Haynes is back on the field. And good blocking over there by Isaiah Bond. 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line of Michigan Wolverines. Handoff to Haynes. The true freshman Haynes has space to the left side, and he's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Keep the true freshman on the field. He is doing amazing things right now. 3 minutes and counting left in the third quarter. Jim Harbaugh upset as we have 1st and 10 as Bama is attacking in Michigan territory right now. Milroe again in the shotgun. Two tight ends to the left along with a receiver. Motions one of the tight ends to the right, acting as a fullback, and a receiver out to the far right. Fakes the handoff. He's pressured immediately. Steps up. Evades the sack. Milroe will tuck and run. Milroe's got space. Gain of 10. Jalen Milroe. Heisman type of a play. What a play. I mean, he was pressured immediately. Slips out of a sack. Runs up through his big offensive lineman. And he's an incredible play. I mean, and now they're even deeper in Michigan territory. 2:10 and counting left in the quarter. 28-yard line of the Michigan Wolverines. In the shotgun. Handoff to Haynes. Haynes gets 2, gets pushed maybe Maybe they'll give him 3 if they're being generous, but I think they'll give him the spot at the 26-yard line. Jalen Milroe, what a play. And I think Nick Saban will like to take this into the fourth quarter with a lead. Milroe has to tie his shoe here. He gets back up. Alabama has 5 wins when trailing in the second half. That is tied for second in the FBS. The only team ahead of them is Oklahoma State, who has 6. They can tie that here. And Nick Saban, he knows how to coach a team, especially when they're down. He's done it against Auburn, did it against Ole Miss and LSU. In the shotgun, receiver out to the right, tight end to the right. Here's the snap. 3-step drop, looking left, throwing left. He's got a man, that's Isaiah Bond, and he's got a first down. Landed on the back of somebody. He's got the first down. Big gain of about 7, maybe 8. And they are in the red zone. They're going to get it up to about the 18-yard line. What a play. First play in the red zone today for the Alabama Crimson Tide. How about that? Waiting all the way to 1 minute left in the third quarter to run their first play in the red zone. 10 left on the play clock. Milroe in the shotgun, 2 to the right, 2 to the left, running back to his right. Motions a guy, handoff. No, it's a quarterback keeper. He's looking for a block, didn't get one, and he only gets maybe a yard, probably half a yard. And I think they're going to say he went out of bounds, and they're going to spot him as a loss of 1. Not a good way to start your possession there. But I think they're going to make him lose 1. Yeah, 2nd and 10. They're not even going to give him a yard or a half yard. Not a very generous spot there. As these refs, very good officiating. Not very many penalties, just mental mistakes. Ball at the 16-yard line. Milroe in the pistol formation. Big jumbo set, and they move. The left guard nudges back, and that will be a false start for the Alabama Crimson Tide. That knocks them out of the red zone. And, man, Nick Saban very frustrated, and who wouldn't be? I mean, your team getting into the red zone and just mental mistakes. I mean, they got into Alabama territory earlier in the half, first drive of the half, gets into Alabama territory, and then 2 fumbles. It's terrible. And now it's the end of the quarter. The clock will actually run to the end of the third quarter, and we'll be back after the break. Jalen Milroe getting absolutely hammered in this one. But we go to the fourth quarter. Who will make it to the college football national championship? And will either face the winner of Washington or Texas. Will it be Alabama or will it be Michigan? We'll find out in the next quarter. And we are back in the Rose Bowl. Fourth quarter is upon us in the Rose Bowl game here in Pasadena. 2nd and 15, fourth quarter. Alabama with the football in threatening territory. 13-10, here we go. Shotgun. Motions a receiver to the right. 2 running backs in the backfield now. Here's the snap. Handoff McClellan. And a good gain down to the 4-yard line. What a play! Snap. Handoff McClellan. Bounces it to the right. Touchdown! Alabama! What a play! Chase McClellan, the senior, in for a 3-yard touchdown run. Jim Harbaugh very upset with it. And the Alabama Crimson Tide go up 16-13 with 14:30 remaining in the fourth quarter. And that is a stinger for the Michigan Wolverines. Here is the kick for the Crimson Tide. It is up. It is good. And the Crimson Tide leads 17-13 with 14:30 remaining in the game. What a drive for Jalen Milroe. Even though they started at the 45-yard line, still 55. That's hard running there. And that McClellan run from the 20-yard line really sets it up. Was that a McClellan run? No, that was a Jalen Milroe run. I'm so sorry. Jalen Milroe, quarterback keeper here, and he runs it right up the middle, breaking tackles right down to the 3-yard line. Incredible. Alabama and Jalen Milroe are doing special things here. And then Jace McClellan cleans it up. What a drive. What a game so far. J.J. McCarthy is going to have to make probably the best. He's going to have to probably play the best quarter of football in his career. But so will Jalen Milroe. Both of these quarterbacks are going to have to play the best quarter of their college football careers. J.J. McCarthy, he's been playing for 2 years now. He's been the starter here in Michigan for 2 years. He's a junior. And Jalen Milroe, he has not been the starter for 2 years. Redshirt sophomore, he did not play last year. So this is new to him. I apologize. He did play last year, but this is new to him. Jalen Milroe, he's never been in a college football playoff environment. He is today, and he's performed very well, especially for being sacked 5-6 times, however many he's been sacked. They've really changed some things up, though. In Michigan, this is the first time they have been down in the second half of this season. They have never been down in the second half of any game this year. 93 yards to 23 yards. Bama has been leading here in the second half. Handoff Corum, he gets a yard up to the 26-yard line. 2nd and 9. As the Michigan Wolverines, they've got to do something here. Bama's got all of the momentum right now. They got to take some of that back here in the Rose Bowl game. Maybe put Donovan Edwards in. I mean, Donovan Edwards, he's been giving you that spark. Try to pass the ball a little bit. Running's not been working so much. Jumbo set here. Fakes the handoff. He's looking downfield. McCarthy steps up. He's hit as he throws. And because he was hit as he threw, it was a bad ball. And it's 3rd and 9. Good pressure there by the Alabama front. Justin Aboigbe got pressure there and hit him. Almost got the sack. I mean, Tim Keenan III also got to him. And they got to be careful. Kool-Aid McKinstry, though, has not been much of a factor in this game, though. Shotgun. 3-step drop. He's pressured immediately. Throwing on the run. Finds Donovan Edwards. Donovan Edwards dropped the football. 4th and 9. Bama stands tall. And Michigan will punt. And this could be it for the Alabama Crimson Tide. A score on this drive, a touchdown on this drive, could be all they need to be moving on to another college football national championship. J.J. McCarthy throws the check down right in the hands. Could not hold on, but would he have even gotten the first down? I don't know. A bad punt last time for Doman. 39 yards an average. Here's this punt. It's a decent one. No, it's not. Takes a good bounce. Oh! Dangerous for the Alabama Crimson Tide as that bounce from the punt hit one of the gunner's legs for Bama. And if Michigan would have fallen on that, it would have been Michigan football. But Downs makes a great heads-up play. And the Alabama Crimson Tide go into this timeout break leading 17-13 and have a chance to win this football game possibly on this drive. We'll take a break. Here we go back out of the timeout, and just in under an hour, Michael Penix Jr. and the Washington Huskies will take on Quinn Ewers and the Texas Longhorns. In the shotgun is Milroe. Sends a man on motion. Shotgun snap. Taken. Handoff. No, it won't. Play action pass. Throws it. Good play. Gain of about 13, maybe 14. Great play there by the Alabama Crimson Tide. And that was number 6. I don't know who that was. We don't have him down in our system. But it's still a great play. Great play, great find by Jalen Milroe. Big gain, and now they're at the 46-yard line. They're at their own 46 still. 13 minutes and counting left in the quarter. They send a man on motion. Handoff, no, wait, keeper. And he stumbles. He fumbled! Ball's on the turf! Picked up by the Michigan Wolverines! Jalen Milroe lost the ball, stumbling, and it's picked up by Michigan in Bama territory. Oh, no. The Michigan Wolverines pounce on the opportunity. Josh Wallace, the graduate cornerback, making a great play. Diving on the football. They'll have it at about the 49, at their own 49 or at the 50-yard line for J.J. McCarthy. And that is the first Alabama mistake here today, the first turnover for the Crimson Tide. And they only needed one, and Michigan will try to pounce. And Quentin Johnson, forced fumble. They'll rule it as he will have the first fumble. And they've got Roman Wilson. Big play up to the 32-yard line of the Alabama Crimson Tide. J.J. McCarthy and Roman Wilson, that dynamic duo, working in perfect unison there. Nobody picked up Wilson in the flat, and he was wide open. Shotgun, McCarthy takes the snap. Quick throw to the outside, and nothing going there. That was Johnson who made the catch. Cornelius Johnson, the graduate. And that was very bad for Jalen Milroe. Maybe talking to a family member on the phone there, as he's gonna have. It's gonna be rough, as he's in the shotgun here. In the pistol formation here for the Wolverines. The 3 receivers to the right. Now they motion into a kind of a jumbo set. Now he's under center, single back formation. Pitch play. Flea flicker! Ball's on the turf! A failed flea flicker by the Michigan Wolverines, and it's 3rd and long. Man, that play, that might have worked. But, I mean, Corum tried to pitch it to, was that Corum or was that Edwards? That was Corum. Corum just got antsy with it, tried to pitch it way too early. And it was a bad pitch. And good by McCarthy to fall on it, though. But trying to draw up those trick plays. 3rd and 17 for the Wolverines. Bama trying to stand tall. Possibly out of field goal range here. Quick throw to the outside. It is hauled in. He will not have a first down. Gets it up to the 31. Jim Harbaugh not happy with the play call. He'll send out the field goal unit on 4th down. 4th and 10, as Michigan will kick a field goal, this will be the first field goal of the game for the Wolverines. Their kicker, James Turner. He's only missed 2 field goals. He's made his last 13 field goals attempts. His long was a 50-yarder. 49-yard field goal from the right hash. James Turner holds good. Kick is up. He shaked it left. James Turner shanked it left, and the Michigan Wolverines are held scoreless after the fumble recovery. Bama's defense holds strong, and the failed flea flicker trying to run trick plays in Michigan might have just cost them this game. Not what you want to see as Jim Harbaugh, as that missed it. He almost cut in between the goalposts. James Turner ends the 13-made field goal streak, and Michigan feeling a little down after that one. They're going to have to get it back on defense, though. A 3-and-out here will help them a lot, but we will take a break. Here we go, and as the sun sets in Pasadena, California, we will have someone representing this game, representing the Rose Bowl game in the College Football National Championship. Milroe in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left. Handoff, McClellan. A good run. up to about the 40-yard line, I believe that is. Second down and about 5 to go here for the Crimson Tide. 2nd and 6. Gain of 4. At the 35-yard line. Jumbo set here. A big set. 3 receivers to the left, though. 2 tight ends in the game. The running back to the about left diagonal to him. That's McClellan. Milroe takes the snap. McClellan, handoff. McClellan's got room to the left side. Stumbles. Hold on to the football. McClellan's got room to the left side again. 4. A big gain there. And he's got the ball up to the 47-yard line of the Michigan Wolverines. Great play there for Jace McClellan. Finds a cutback lane. Doesn't cut it upfield. Holds on. Drags a man trying to get the football. And they're trying to get the football from him instead of they're trying to arm tackle, trying to get the football. They gotta just tackle him. You force a 3 and out, you get their defense back on the field. Not what you want there. Here we go. Quick play to the outside, little screen pass there, and nothing going there. Probably a gain of 2, maybe a gain of 2 to Jermaine Burton, the senior. Second and 7. They give him a gain of 3, being generous there. Here we go. 8:30 remains in the football game. 2nd and 7. 10 remains on the play clock. Motions a man to the left. Now he's going to be in the backfield. Maybe a screen here. Milroe's going to keep it. He's got blockers to the left side. And a nice tackle there for the Wolverines, bringing up 3rd down. Where will they spot the ball, though? 3rd and 3, gain of 4 on the play for Milroe. And they're going to give him the ball at the 41-yard line here. 3rd and 3, 8 minutes left in the game. Michigan gets a stop here. They're okay, but they need to get a stop. Nick Saban is not afraid of going for it. 2 for 9 on 3rd downs in this one. Jalen Milroe in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left. Now he motions 1 to the right. Now 3 on the right side. 1 to the left. Handoff. He's got space! Up to the 30-yard line. What a run! My goodness. And once again, they run it well. And I believe that's Miller who gets the handoff. Incredible. Up to the 30-yard line of the Michigan Wolverines. A clutch 3rd and 3 play there for Nick Saban and the Alabama Crimson Tide. And now some confusion here. A flag is thrown. An illegal substitution on the offense, I believe, which is going to be a 5-yard penalty. And it's going to make it about 1st and 15, I believe, to start this one. Nick Saban not happy about it, but, you know, sometimes you can't have nothing to do about it. Can't do anything about it. So the ball will be placed at the 35-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 15. 1st and 15 here. 35-yard line of the Michigan Wolverines. Milroe in the shotgun. Motions a tight end into a tight end set. Fakes the handoff. Finds Burton on the outside. He is crushed. Immediately, he is hit, and nothing going there. Number 3, Keon Sabb, the safety, sophomore safety, lays the boom on him, and he only gets about a yard to the 34. Six and a half minutes remain in the game. 2nd and 14. He actually went he went a yard on that play. Shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Now they motion 1 to the right. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Here's the handoff. Fakes it. Now a little shovel pass down low to the 30. And nothing going there. A little shuffle pass to the tight end, C.J. Dippre Jr. Or no, just C.J. Dippre, my bad. He is a junior. But a little right down there to C.J. Dippery. And it brings up 3rd and long, 3rd and 9 with 5:50 and counting to go. Milroe will take his time getting his offense set as the Michigan defense has to hold him here. They might go down by a touchdown as a field goal might be pending. Milroe in the shotgun. McClellan to his right. One receiver out right. 2 to the left. 1 tight end off the left tackle. Here's the snap. Pressured immediately. He will be sacked at his own 40-yard line of the Michigan Wolverines. And now, does he send him out there for a 56-yard field goal? I don't think so. I think they're going to send out the punt unit. I think they waste all the time here and punt the football away. I don't think Nick Saban will risk the ball here, especially with what you'll have in field positioning. No, they're going to go for a field goal here. Will Reichard made 50 yards on his first field goal. This one, way farther than that, 52 yards. Just to the right a little bit. Here's the kick. It's up. It's going right. It's going middle. It is good. Will Reichard puts the Alabama Crimson Tide up by 7 with 4 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in this ball game. Wow. It went right and then curved back to the left, and the Alabama Crimson Tide are 4 minutes and 40 seconds away from punching their ticket to the national championship. We'll be back after this break. Here we go. 4 minutes and 40 seconds remain in the game. And Michigan's season comes down to this. J.J. McCarthy. Into the hands of J.J. McCarthy. Their QB1. He's got them this far. Can he take them even farther into the national championship? Up next is the Washington versus Texas game on ESPN. 4:41 remain in the game. Alabama 20, Michigan 13. 7-point game here in the Rose Bowl. It's going to be, a lot of people expected a shootout. It was not a shootout, and we take another commercial break. I don't know what it is with these people, but a lot of TV timeouts in this one. Gotta get that stuff in, you know what I'm saying? But 20 to 13, 7-point game. 2 50-plus yard field goals for the Alabama Crimson Tide. And Michigan, this could be a 6-point game right now, but Michigan messes up on a point after attempt, and it might cost them down the road, because a touchdown here and an extra point, it could give them the lead if they get that. But now they have to get a touchdown and they have to get an extra point. That field goal might not have mattered if they were down, like they get that extra point, they're down 3. Now it's, okay, you can kick the field goal, you feel comfortable doing it. And that kicker, he might not miss it then, because there's not a lot of pressure. There's more pressure tying the game than there is making it, cutting into the lead. But, I don't know, he must have felt the pressure. We'll take a break. The story of this game, as we are back, the story of this game was Michigan special teams really costing them the game here. Missed field goals, failed extra points, muffed fumbles. Really has cost them. And Jim Harbaugh, especially after this game, will have to fix some of that. But hopefully there will be an after this game for him. Handoff to Corum. He takes it to the left side, cuts up field, gets to the 30-yard line. Solid run there for him. 2nd and 5. And J.J. McCarthy has only one career win when trailing in the fourth quarter, and that was in 2022 against Illinois. That was 2 years ago. We will see if he can do something magical here again. In the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Corum is to his right in the shotgun. Now we are 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. McCarthy, shotgun, snap, handoff. Corum again cuts up field, gets to about the 33-yard line, I want to say, or the 32. It'll be 3rd and 3, maybe 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. It was a gain of 3, and it's 3rd and 2. And what I think I just saw was Jim Harbaugh throwing up on the sidelines. That's how nervous he is right now. It's gonna be a close game. Gonna come down to the wire. 5 for 9 on 3rd down here today. 72 yards, a touchdown, and 1 first down for J.J. McCarthy. They've got matchup on the right side here. Big jumbo set though. They're gonna fake it. McCarthy steps up. He's gonna throw it, tipped at the line of scrimmage, and almost intercepted. And now the Michigan Wolverines with 3 timeouts and deep in their own territory. Will they punt this football away? J.J. McCarthy getting a little bit risky here. He was a little open, sure, but that also could be picked by that corner if he picks that up. They are going for it. 4th and 2 with 3:19 left in the ballgame. This is now or never for the Michigan Wolverines at their own 33-yard line. McCarthy in the shotgun here again. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He's going to pass it. He'll throw it underneath. He's got Corum, and there's space to run to the 50, 45, 40. Jumps over a man to the 40, 35, and a penalty, and it's going to be an illegal block in the back on Roman Wilson. This play is coming back. Now, will it be a spot penalty? Will they just take it back from the spot? I do not know. This could be coming back. This is gonna hurt Michigan. It was an illegal block in the back on Roman Wilson. Will this take from where they have the spot of the football, or will they this take from where they originally had the football? That's what this will matter at. So it will still result in a first down, but there will be 10. It'll take 10 yards off of where the penalty occurred. So a big relief for the Michigan Wolverines, but they were up into Alabama territory on that one. Roman Wilson, though, I mean, not what you need to do there, but wide open he was, and he had room to run, and that block in the back really just that's gonna hurt him, because Corum really had space to run there as well. So they will spot him at the 50-yard line, though. And here is Michigan. Empty shotgun set for McCarthy. He'll motion Corum. Fakes the handoff to Corum. McCarthy's going to run. McCarthy's got room to the right. Will it be a holding call to the 35? There might have been a holding call hit out of bounds late at the 34-yard line. Michigan moving the ball down the field now, deep in Alabama territory at the 34. Is there a penalty, though? I don't think there's any penalty on the field. As, wow, good run there. And Loveland leading the way. There was a late hit out of bounds, they say. They're saying that he hit him late out of bounds. That's what they want. Jim Harbaugh extremely upset. They're going to have it at the 34-yard line. McCarthy in the pistol formation, 1 to the left, 1 receiver to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Now they'll motion 1 to the left, 2 to the left. Fakes the handoff. Play action pass. He's looking deep. Steps up. Throws. It's tipped. What a play by Roman Wilson, making up for the block in the back to the 5-yard line. What a play. What a grab. High points the football. Comes down with it in traffic. What a play from Roman Wilson. They are deep in the red zone of the 5-yard line, maybe even the 4. Tiptoed up the sideline. Roman Wilson, what a play. 1:58 remain and counting in the fourth quarter. We are at 1:50 in the game. 1st and goal for the Michigan Wolverines. They have not made it past midfield except for the missed field goal this whole second half. And Michigan uses a timeout here. Is it Michigan or is it Bama? I mean, what a throw. Steps up and delivers. Ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage, made it go up even higher. Almost intercepted. It's intercepted if he doesn't come down with that. And Roman Wilson saves the Michigan Wolverines. Incredible. After hurting them, he comes up and makes a great play. It doesn't even hurt him that much. I mean, they still had the first down. but comes down with the ball. Incredible play for the young man. I mean, senior, last game. It could be his last game as a Michigan Wolverine. And he comes down with a great play. He does not want this to be his last game. He wants to become a champion. And it's been a great game. The timeout was taken by Nick Saban and the Alabama Crimson Tide, so it's still 20-13, but Bama only has 2 timeouts remaining and Michigan has 3. So we will see. 1:45 remains in the game. First and goal. Jumbo set, handoff, Corum. He gets nothing. Bama stops him. Did the ball come out? A little scrum over the pile. And they'll have it at about the 4-yard line, maybe the 3. Depends on where they'll spot the ball. And another timeout for the Alabama Crimson Tide. They want this football back with time left on the clock for Jalen Milroe to kick another field goal. Now, if you're Jim Harbaugh, or John Harbaugh. Jim or John? It's Jim Harbaugh. If you're Jim Harbaugh, do you go for 2 if you get in the end zone here? But first you have to worry about getting in the end zone, don't you? I mean, if you get in the end zone here and then you say, well, I'm going to go for 2, you could shoot yourself in the foot. I mean, it could go either really bad or really good. This has been an incredible game, defensive battle. Michigan controlled the first half. Alabama controlled the second half. And it's coming down to the wire here. Fourth quarter. 1:38 remains. Second and goal for the Michigan Wolverines. J.J. McCarthy lines up in this shotgun formation. Blake Corum to his left. Motions Loveland, his number 1 target, into a tight end spot. Handoff, no, fakes it, throws it. Roman Wilson walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan Wolverines with 1:34 remaining in the game. They make it a 1-score game, 4-yard reception for a touchdown for Roman Wilson. Will they go for 2 or do they stay and kick the extra point? They will play it safe, and they will kick the extra point. This to tie the game. They missed it earlier. A bad snap earlier really cost them. Here's the kick. Good hold. It's up. It is good! And the Michigan Wolverines have tied the game up at 20 apiece. 20 all. With 1:34 remaining in the ballgame. Absolutely incredible. A great game. And the Alabama Crimson Tide will have to kick a game-winning field goal or even a game-winning touchdown if they want to win this football game. I mean, absolutely fooled the defense with the play-action pass. Wide open was Roman Wilson. Great play call for the Michigan Wolverines and great execution for the offense. Roman Wilson, Blake Corum, the offensive line, and most importantly, the general, J.J. McCarthy. What a game for J.J. McCarthy. And now we will see 20 all. 1:34 remains. Here's the kickoff. Could the Alabama Crimson Tide make the national championship, or will Michigan make their first national championship in a very long time? They field it, and they will rule it a fair catch, and they will have it at the 25-yard line. I mean, just a great game, really, all around, and here, especially in the Rose Bowl. Roman Wilson, the block in the back, takes off 10 from where they had it. Really, I mean, it was a great play from Blake Corum, but takes off 10 from where they had it, and then he makes 2 amazing plays to get him into the end zone. And Reichard, he already made from 2 times from 50-plus here. Can Milroe make the game-winning drive here. 1 timeout for Alabama. 1:34 remains in the game. Do not turn this ball over if you're the Alabama Crimson Tide. Milroe drops back, pressured. He'll run it. He'll juke upfield. He'll go down. Gain of 7. Still need 3 yards. 2nd and 3. They'll have it at the 32-yard line. They go hurry up. Now under 120. Here's the snap. Looking. He'll throw it underneath. He's got McClellan. McClellan, did he get out of bounds? He got to the 37-yard line. Reichard, the clock stops momentarily to get the ball set. His career long, 52 yards. He's hit from 3 times. He made from 52 today. He's 5 for 5 from 50-plus this season. He's made 2 of those today. So he's actually 3 for 3 outside of this game. He likes to kick in the Rose Bowl apparently because he is 2 for 2 from 50-plus. In the shotgun here, he'll motion. Here's the snap. Drops back. Looking. Pressured. He'll throw. It is, a dangerous pass. But it was caught. It was not caught. It was an incomplete pass. Second and 10 at the 37-yard line, at the Bama 37. Milroe in the shotgun. Trips right, single left, with a running back to the left of him. Drops back, looking to the right, throwing. Nobody in the area. And now, will they look? Are they going to say intentional grounding here with a minute and 1 second left? 1:01 remaining in the game. Michigan does not get the intentional grounding call here. 3rd and 10. Michigan needs 1 stop now. And now if you're Michigan, if this is a stop here for you, you get this ball back with 3 timeouts, you're in perfect spot. Especially maybe it's under a minute. J.J. McCarthy could still make that game-winning drive. Here's Milroe. If you're Nick Saban, do you run this football here? They're looking to send pressure. They do send pressure. Throws it underneath to McClellan. McClellan does not get there. Michigan stands tall. And will they call a timeout here? This clock running, they do. Michigan uses their first timeout, and now Alabama will have to punt this football away unless they get risky, and they go for it. 4th and 4 at about the 42-yard line-ish. I don't think this is necessary to go for it. I think you punt it, try to pin him deep, and then this game goes to overtime. But we will see. The last time the Rose Bowl was in a college football playoff, Georgia and Oklahoma went to 2 overtimes, and Georgia came out on top and ended up losing to Alabama on a game-winning touchdown. The punt team will come out on the field here. Burnip will come out on the field. 54 seconds remaining in the game. J.J. McCarthy's going to have to make a game-winning drive here. 2 timeouts for Michigan. 4th and 4. Watch for a fake. If you're Michigan, but I don't think he's going to do that. An average of 50 yards per punt, a long of 62 here today on 6 punts here. So hopefully this, if you're Alabama, you're going to hope that this is a good punt. With 54 seconds remaining. Good snap here. Here's the kick. It is a good one. Fair caught. He muffed it into the end zone. It's going to be Michigan ball at the 1-yard line. Incredible. Another muffed punt for the Michigan Wolverines, and it's going to be Michigan football at the 1-yard line. So not enough for a play. And now if you're Michigan, or if you're Alabama, send the house. Try to get a safety, possibly a game-winning safety. Incredible. He muffs it again. And that ball almost rolls into the end zone, taking it at the 1-yard line, and then tackled into the end zone. Forward progress will give him the ball at the 1-yard line. That is the 2nd time today. This time he doesn't lose it. Incredible. I don't believe it. Like, no way that happens that again. Here we go. I mean, can they even get the ball out of their own end zone? Here's the handoff. It is a 1-yard gain up to the 2-yard line. this clock will run, and we are going to overtime in the college football playoff. The second time in the last 6 years that the Rose Bowl is going to overtime. My goodness. Last time they were in a college football playoff scenario, and the Rose Bowl was a part of it, double overtime. We're going to overtime with Michigan and Alabama tied at 20 apiece. Oh, and now a timeout. Alabama might use a timeout. Nope. We are going to end the game, and we are going to overtime. Absolutely incredible. Wait a second. No, we are not. Nick Saban playing mind games here. 1 second left in the game. Wait, no. The clock is all messed up here. 12 seconds left on the clock now. That's when Nick Saban called timeout. So the Michigan Wolverines will have to run one more play. I think they'll be able to take a knee. But McCarthy might get put on his butt. Not good. But muffing a punt. Another one. I mean, just terrible. The second one today they've muffed. And great job by the gunman for Alabama getting down there, and he's going to have a lot of thinking about it here. 12 seconds to go, 20 all here. He doesn't have enough room to take a knee, I don't think. He does. He takes a quick knee. That ball will be placed at the 1 yard line. And we are going to overtime in the Rose Bowl in the college football semifinal. Incredible atmosphere. Now, hold on a second. Michigan is calling a timeout with 5 seconds to go here. What are we doing? Take this to overtime. Maybe they're having a conversation about what they're going to do in overtime. I don't know. It baffles me why we're calling timeouts here, because now it's 2nd and 9. Are we coming back to the play before? I'm confused now. And I guess now it's 2nd and 9 again with 12 seconds to go. And Michigan didn't call a timeout, or Michigan did. And it should be 3rd and 9 or 3rd and 10. I am very confused here. They do it again. They take another knee. The clock will wind, and we are, I think, we are going to overtime. A lot of pushing and shoving here. We are. End of regulation. We are going to overtime in the college football semifinal. We're also going to overtime in the Rose Bowl, which is incredible. But what a game. And this is going to tick over probably into the time of the Washington and Texas game, but we will take a break as we prepare for overtime. So to start the ball first in overtime, it will be J.J. McCarthy and the Michigan Wolverines, as Bama won the toss and elected to defend first. So as traditional playoff rule, or traditional overtime rules for college football goes, one team will have a chance on offense from the start of the opponent 25-yard line. Then the other team will have a chance to do so. If we are still tied, then the team that just went will go again, and so on. Here we go, McCarthy under center. He's got a tight end in there. He's got two guys to the left. Guy behind him, that's Edwards. Or no, that's Corum. Corum will take the handoff. Corum's got space to the right side. He did not get a block, but he still cuts up field. What a great run from Blake Corum. And he gets about 9. He did not get a block on the edge there. He gets a block on the edge there, bounces that to the outside. That's a touchdown for Michigan. But they are moving the football here up to the 16-yard line. No, 17-yard line. 2nd and 2. Alabama will get the ball next here. Shotgun for McCarthy. Or no, pistol for McCarthy. Motions. Handoff. Corum bounces it to the left. Now he's got room. He's got room! Blake Corum! Touchdown! Michigan Wolverines, Blake Corum from 17 yards out, and they're the first to strike in overtime. Alabama will have to get into the end zone if they want to continue overtime. Nick Saban not happy. Michigan's sideline is ecstatic right now. And will they go for two? No. They will take the offense off the field and they will bring on the kicking unit. Kicker James Turner will kick the extra point. Now remember, they did muff one earlier. Here's the snap. Holds good. Kicks up. It is good. And the Michigan Wolverines take a 27-20 lead for the first set of overtime. So now Alabama will have a chance to tie, but they're going to have to get in the end zone. It's not that they have 4 tries to get in the end zone. They start at the 25, but it's going to be a long way. Great blocking by Loveland and the fullback and a pulling guard to really help it out. And just a great blocking all around. Cornelius Johnson closing off the edge. And Kool-Aid McKinstry tried to get over there, couldn't. And then he breaks 4 tackles to get in the end zone. Just incredible. Jim Harbaugh trying to keep his sideline from getting penalties, trying to keep him on the sideline. But they are very excited. And here comes Jalen Milroe. He's going to have to lead a game-winning 25-yard drive here, or a game-tying 25-yard drive. 2 receivers to the left, 2 tight ends to the right. Now they're going to motion. Big jumbo set. Here's the handoff. No, it won't. It's a play-action pass. He'll throw it, and a waste of a play for the Alabama Crimson Tide as they get no yards. 2nd and 10. Might as well just throw the ball away there. There were not any openings for Jalen Milroe. It is loud with Michigan fans. They check with the sideline here with what they're going to do. Bama down 7. Fans holding their breath. In their shotgun here, 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. They'll motion one. Fakes it. Quarterback design run. Milroe's got space! Up to the 10, the 9. About the 8-yard line is where he's tackled. And a first down. What a run for Jalen Milroe. And now they are in 1st and goal. They are in scoring territory here. Again, great blocking. Run blocking for both of these teams has been incredible here in the second half. And it shows again right there. 1st and goal at about the 9-yard line, I would say. It is the 9-yard line. Milroe in the shotgun. 4 receivers to the left side. He hands the ball off to McClellan. A great defensive stop by Michigan. I mean, just incredible. Cannot tell who that was. 25, Junior Colson, who is a junior. And funny how that is. Number 25, Junior Colson, gets into the backfield, and that's a good play there. That is a very good play for the middle linebacker. Here we go. 2nd and goal from about the 9, maybe the 10-yard line. From the 9. Milroe in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hands off. What a play! Who is that? Mason Graham, the player to watch. The defensive tackle, Mason Graham, gets into the backfield. The sophomore, 6'3", 318 pounds, gets into the backfield, drops him for a loss of 5, and they're going to have the ball at the 14-yard line on 3rd and goal. Now, they've been in this spot before against Auburn. Great plays from far out, but this is a long 3rd and goal here. 3rd and goal from the 14. Milroe in the shotgun. It's now or never for the Alabama Crimson Tide. Motions a tight end to the right. Here's the snap. Drops back. 3-step drop. He's looking deep. End zone. It's caught! He won't be able to get in. Ball's not out, but he gets to the 4. It'll come down to this. That was Jermaine Burton, the senior, possibly playing in his last football game. 4th and goal. And he hurt himself. He hurt his leg. He is hurt pretty bad here. He cannot walk. His hamstring might be done, and he is. That might be a bad injury. Hurt his hamstring, I think, coming around. You could see. Hurt it. Got rolled up on as well. Not very good for him. Senior playing in his last football game. Does a great job to hold on to the football, though. I believe, does he get down to the 4? Maybe gets up to the 3. Maybe they give him the 3-yard line. Not a good sign here, especially on 4th and goal from the 4. But J.J. McCarthy is preparing to take the football field again. That's... terrible. Discussing with their team, Nick Saban having a conversation with Jalen Milroe. Able to get off the field is Burton. Here we go. 4th and 4. 4th and goal from the 4-yard line. This is it for Jalen Milroe and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Milroe's in the shotgun. Tight end to his right, tight end also to the left, and 2 receivers to the left now. And a timeout taken by the Michigan Wolverines. This could be the last play of the ball game. All right, here we go. 4th and goal from the 4. Michigan 27, Bama 20. Jalen Milroe in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, running back to his left. He motions, and now a timeout from Alabama. Both teams used their final timeouts and their only timeouts in this overtime period. So now we will see it's now or never. After this timeout, nobody can stop anything unless there's a penalty. Nick Saban was not confident, giving his guys a pep talk here. It's now or never. I mean, what a way. I mean, this is it for Michigan. Jim Harbaugh trying to get in his first national championship. They were stopped from doing so in the last 2 years, and now they have a chance here. 3rd time is a charm for the Michigan Wolverines. Bama trying to reach that pinnacle again. They did it 2 years ago, 3 years ago during the COVID year. Can they do it now? They reached this spot 2 years ago but lost. Here we go. Shotgun. They are spread out. Here's the snap. It's now or never. Quarterback run. He didn't get it! The Michigan Wolverines are going to the College Football National Championship! And they storm the field! Michigan 27, Alabama 20. The final overtime. They've finally done it. 3rd time's a charm. The Michigan Wolverines have won the Rose Bowl, and unlike the beginning of the game, Nick Saban and Jim Harbaugh do shake hands at midfield. What a game, and Jalen Milroe extremely upset with himself. They tried to do the quarterback design run, and it did not pay off for them. Alabama stunned as they fall 27-20 to Michigan in final overtime. What a game. J.J. McCarthy finally comes out on top. Jim Harbaugh finally makes the pinnacle of the college football world. And now Michigan will wait and watch to see who they will play, whether it's Washington or Texas in the National Football Playoff. The Rose Bowl game ends. Michigan 27, Alabama 20.